Good morning. It's Monday. We are reading Luke 22:24 through 30. A dispute also arose among them as to which of them was to be regarded as the greatest. Jesus said to them, "The kings of the Gentiles exercise lordship over them, and those in authority over them are called benefactors. But not so with you. Rather, let the greatest among you become as the youngest, and the leader as one who serves. For who is the greater, one who reclines at table or one who serves? Is it not the one who reclines at the table? But I am among you as the one who serves. You are those who have stayed with me in my trials, and I assign to you, as my Father assigned to me, a kingdom, that you may eat and drink at my table in my kingdom, and sit on thrones judging the 12 tribes of Israel." So the disciples like to argue about who's going to be the greatest in the kingdom of heaven, who's going to be in charge, how's it going to be, which one of us is going to be the leader. That's human nature, isn't it? And Jesus says, it's not like that in the kingdom. In my kingdom, it's not going to be like that. The greatest is not the one who is in charge. The greater is the one who serves others. So we can stop all of our jockeying for position. Now, Plato in the Republic says about the king that the one who most wants to be the king is the one who is not worthy of it. So the person who most wants to be president, we should wonder, should we elect that guy or not? And most of our politicians have a great deal of self-importance and desire for power. And those are the people who probably shouldn't have it. So you can think about that and think about the politicians that are out there making the news and think hard about power. So Jesus says some strange things here about power. He says the one who serves is the greater. So the one who serves others, and he goes and washes the disciples' feet in another telling of this story, and says, "See, I'm washing your feet." And they're like, "Oh, you can't do that. You're our leader." And yet he does it. And so how we exercise power and authority is something that Jesus is quite critical of. Of course, the church, the early church, took on the forms of the Byzantine Empire, and the same kind of hierarchy and regional authorities and stuff in the Western Empire and the Roman Empire. In the Middle Ages, the popes became very powerful. In fact, it was centuries before power, earthly power and the church's power were sort of separated. And so for many centuries, the Pope had all the authority. And so the Pope could decree that a whole nation was outside of fellowship with God or something like that. It was a terrible kind of thing. And that's not what Jesus is about at all. He's not about us exercising power and telling each other what to do. He's really about us being loving and kind to each other and serving one another. And if we can get that into our heads, then we've come a long way. So think about that today. That's our devotion for Monday, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.